Tom, what's going on, buddy? Another day hanging out on stream. Wouldn't have it any other way. Dude, I'm really happy. I think this whole week I've done exactly at 4 p.m. I messed up on Sunday, but starting Monday, pow, 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 4 o'clock hits, I'm on. How was your day today, buddy? Yeah? I'm having one of those days where it's like you just feel like you have a million little drip tasks. Again, man, again. But it's gonna get better. Tomorrow I don't go to the gym, so I have more time to kind of stay at home and do my thing. I can get all my work done. Is this picking up my I feel like the bottom of the camera is picking up the monitor. We're seeing the monitor. Tighten your faucet. Hey, fucking man, I know, dude. I just keep things keep bleeding just a little bit. Like, and you know what the worst part is? Like, I'll set it up in like I blame it on the morning, right? Like, so my alarm clock goes off. Okay, before I moved in with Melissa, my alarm goes off. Out of bed, right? You literally walk over, turn on the light, and then I'm just like, and I would stand there, butt ass naked. I'm just like, I'll get up and get my shit done because the light's on. Now though, it's like my alarm clock goes off, and then I just I turn it off, I take my caffeine pill, and then I lay there for a little bit, and then I snooze for a little bit. It's like 20 minutes later before I get up. I'm just sitting here like, that's the type of tightening that needs to happen throughout the day. Everything, every task, I think it's like, oh, this will take until 12:30. More like 12:15 or 12:45. I mean, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll do this until 3. More like 3:15. And so it's like, it's just slow. Tom, he was saying, because I was saying the tasks are like drip, 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 and so he's saying tighten the faucet, like tighten your shit up. And I was explaining that the tightening concept goes all the way back. In my head, it's like the tightening is all the way from the morning. I'm like, that's where this shit starts getting off. Yeah, Tom, do you call it a tap? Yeah, thank you. I'm sure you're looking dapper as well, Tom. I can't see you, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go venture out on a limb here. And Parappa always, never not looking dapper. Bought some magazines and a cyberpunk book. Oh shit, which one did you get? Which cyberpunk book did you get? Oh damn, I forgot to make my tea today. Hold on. I'll get the water boiling. Just the one for the new game? The mag is... Oh, you got your book in the mail. Like the one from Apex? Ooh, there's a new Obi-Wan trailer. Have you guys seen this? Well, we're gonna watch it together.
They're coming.
Dang, look at this, hold on. We're gonna break it down. Look how perfect this cyberpunk world looks. Hold on, right here. This shit could be literally something out of Blade Runner. This is amazing. This is what I shoot for, trying to describe it. No, dude, I didn't see it.
Coming. Stay hidden. Or we will not survive.
I saw Benjamin put up something about that there's a Black Sith on Twitter, and so I this is her. I did see that little spoiler. No.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father?
Ooh, shit.
You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
Dude, this Cyberpunk Star Wars is like the jam. It's almost like they should have done this before. See, 6-part event. That's what people need. We need more parts.
Bounty hunter to squeeze him.
I can't be doing these long ass movies.
You can't fight Obi-Wan! You can't escape him!
Dude, how does Disney literally do it? Tom, what magazine did you get, buddy? Prap and I are waiting with bated breath. Pro tip money? What's that mean? All right, now I have my tea. I forgot about that. But I was thinking I could probably make the title of my stream something about like steaming streaming tea. Yeah, step 1, earn a ton of money on great animation and public domain works. Got it. Oh, that's all we have to do? All right, bet. Let me get started. It really is a war chest, too. Let's see how my Reddit, my writing prompts did yesterday. Okay, 9, 20 upvotes, 10 upvotes, 10 upvotes. Nice. It's a shitty writing prompt though. Like I thought I did a good job, but the writing prompt itself wasn't never got popular. So if the writing prompt itself never takes off, that means a lot of people don't see it, and that means that there's not a lot of eyeballs on my answer, my short story. Oh yeah, perhaps that's why it's so interesting seeing Disney v government. Today's writing. I'm not sure yet, Zebra. I am trying to figure that out. So I'm on the Reddit writing prompt. I was just saying that I got some upvotes yesterday. I got some lingering upvotes on some old posts. That's good. Aren't you guys going to see Doctor Strange this weekend? Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? In the or and the? I forget. Oh, you are? Dude, I'm going to go see Fantastic Beasts instead with my mom for Mother's Day. She really wants to see it in theaters, and so we're gonna make a little Saturday date about it. So just me and her, and then, but I'm just gonna be like so salty seeing all these people in multiverse and seeing Doctor Strange, and I'm going to go see Dumbledore. And again, I love Dumbledore, but I was just like, oh shit. Yeah, dude, I'm a mama's boy, and apparently a grandma's boy. So one of my okay, this is random, but my grandma's cousin, first cousin, I guess somehow on Facebook or something a couple years ago, saw that I'm writing books, and so my grandma's first cousin, their grandfather or father, something I forget, but one of their shared relative was a writer as well, Charles L.H. Wagner, and he has like a couple books of poetry and novels out. Well, anyway, so she thought this lady, my grandma's cousin, thought it's the coolest thing that I'm a writer as well, and so she's very supportive. She follows, buys the books, and she's on my email list and whatnot. Anyway, she's coming to the East Coast from California in June, my birthday weekend. And she was like, she asked to meet up on the day before my birthday, on the Saturday, when I normally celebrate my birthday. She asked if we could do something. And I was like, sure. So what I did is I organized a little family reunion at my mom's house for the cousin and my grandmother's still living sisters. Aren't you guys doing anything for Mother's Day? Yeah, just gifts and dinner. Yeah, this is the gift. So it's like I bought the ticket, so it's like only like $15, and then the date is like the like, you know, going up. How's the Jesus series going? It's going. I have I got the book cover for the paperback and for the hardback now, but I don't have the ebook cover, and so I'm gonna hopefully he gets it back to me soon, because I'm going to put it up on for pre-order tomorrow is my plan, and then I have to start sending traffic to the pre-order for it. So hopefully I can get some good bit of buzz. So day one it pops in the store, and what happens is if Amazon sees it selling day one, it'll pop, and then it'll start showing it to other people in that genre, and then it'll just kind of hopefully get a little bit of traction to start with. But if not, it's okay. All my books, I really don't hype up the book release that much. I just release it, and then I just start working on sending traffic. It's a format thing. So the ebook, I just need the front page, right? So for example, so like the ebook cover is like, if you scroll down, you'll see this, right? But the file that I need for the paperback is the PDF that includes all of this, and this. And it has to all be there. And then the hardback is the same thing, but it's a different size. So like here's the two books. And if you there's the same book, but if you see the hardback's a little bit bigger because they don't make the hardback in the size that I like. I like this size best. But this is the only size they have for the hardback. And so these are the proof copies. Oh yeah, dude, the hardback, these are my jam. I really want to get this thing tattooed on me somewhere. I might get the skull with the eyes tattooed on my back. I have some space left for a big piece. The problem is I don't have enough room for a big piece anywhere else. I've used up a lot of room. I mean, the arms too. I could do the arms. Mayan Magic, yeah, dude. I'm excited to get people reading it. So the only person who's read it so far is Master GQ. He's in here sometimes. He's in here. I think he lurks most days, but he's in here chatting pretty regularly. But so Master's the only person that's read it other than my editor. So far. Buddy, I didn't know you wanted a copy like that. I can send you a copy. Okay, so the reason was, so I got the notes back from my editor, and it's like not that, I'm trying to think of how to explain it without giving away spoilers. More or less, there was like the way the magic worked, for sure the Mayans, the indigenous people in the Yucatan Peninsula, could see and experience and engage with the magic. Okay, but I explained how there was one guy from Mexico, but who had no indigenous blood, and then he witnessed the magic, and my editor was like, "Oh, is this correct? Should he have been able to experience the magic, witness the magic?" Or was that a mistake? And I thought it was very clear that even if you're not indigenous, you could see it, but you could just the only way you can control it is if you're a Mayan. All right, so what I did was you almost need somebody. So the only people that have read it are me and the editor, right? And so I thought it was clear. She thought it was not, and so that's why I got Hudson to read it, and I was like. He's like, hey, I pretty much was just like the beginning of last month. I was like, hey, do you have time to read a book real quick? And he was like, depends on which book. And I was like, oh, it's mine, so it's quick. Not that they're short, but they're very easy to get through. They're very page turnery. And so he was like, all right, yeah. So he read it, and then I asked him the question. I was like, hey, did this make sense? Was this weird? That this gentleman was able to see the Mayan magic, even though he's not Mayan, and he was like, "No, I just assumed that was normal." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I just left it. I didn't really go back because I thought it was clear. She did not, and so then Hudson was like, "Nah, it seems straight," and I was like, "All right, bet." I do need to get around to making like an alpha reader group. I just haven't had a chance to, and so like I've released the book before. So the reason why I don't do book releases, kind of like bigger affairs, is because for this one where they burn books, they also burn people. I gave it away for free to like 60 people, right? And I was like, hey, and I gave it to like months in advance. I was like, hey, can you guys, I sent like a separate email after they volunteered, right? They volunteered. This wasn't like I'm choosing you. They said, yes, I will read it and I'll review it. So they volunteered and I sent it to them. And then, with like two or 3 months in advance. And then the release date came and I did not get a single review from anyone except for the people that I knew in person. Like all the reviews, the first reviews were from like people that I specifically were like, hey, can you go leave a review? Hey, can you leave a review? And so I was like, all right, well, this email list is completely unresponsive, so I'm not going to bother with it anymore. What are you guys working on? Prappa, you still at work? Tom, are you working on your novella? And Zebra, you working on your post? Oh shit, let me go see it. Not that one. Did you delete them from the list? No, I didn't delete them. They're still on my email list. Dude, the email list is such an interesting thing because it's like you need it's almost like you need an email list. I like having an email list. I like that I can get in contact with my people that are interested in my work. I like that I don't have to rely on TikTok's algorithm or Instagram's algorithm. So I can directly contact them, but I think most people are just really unresponsive. So like Parappa, you see them, and like we talk in person, you know, in like on here, on games, in the group chat. So it's like, okay, yeah, like your thoughts, whatever. But it's like people that are on the email list won't respond back. And I mean, my email lists are like, I'll try and ask questions, I'll try and do this, and it's just like it's like 2,500 people on there, and no one responds back. And then which is fine, right? Like if you don't respond back, no big deal, right? Like I'm completely fine with that. But the thing is like, okay, well, if I have like these opportunities to get free books, like asking for reviews, and you all still don't, you know, no one on the email list does anything, and I'm just like, all right, well, why do I even have an email list? But I'll still do it. I'm just stubborn like that. $2,500 is school. Yeah. So pretty much, excuse me. There's tiers that you have to pay for in the email client, for the email kind of service, and up to 500 is one, 1,000 was one, and then 3,000 was one. So I actually I used to have ads going where I would collect the email addresses on Facebook and Instagram, but between Frances Haugen's kind of releasing the Facebook files and combined with the fact that I didn't want to pay for the next tier, I just stopped running those ads. And now everyone that joins, it's like more organic. And so hopefully they're more engaged. Inspired me to do a writing stream early this morning. Oh, nice. What were you working on, Zebra? I'm reading the first person right now. It's good. I like it a lot. And then plus it's like this is, since there's not so much dialogue in it, the dialogue is much more impactful. And you can use it for oh, okay, cool. So you can use the dialogue much more as like revelation tool, and like as a tool instead of the driver, and the way in this first person, because I just checked out the first person one. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'll check that out when I get a chance. And this is the same thing, right? The logbook. But yeah, so navigating the email list with the book launch and the book release, so it's like not an exact science. There's a little bit, most of the time people will see, or like not people, other authors, other self-published authors will suggest doing like kind of like the big newsletter announcements. They'll do the big asking for reviews and sending out ARC readers and stuff like that. And I just, after I didn't have any success with finding them naturally, then I was like, okay, well, I'll just release it, and then I'll worry about sending traffic to it with TikTok. So all my TikToks are about to be about Jesus Chan and the return of Mayan magic. Whereas like now my TikToks are all about this guy. Where they burn books, they also burn people. And it's been selling pretty well. That video's on the creation for tomorrow. Oh, for tomorrow's edition. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. It's like it is fun too. It's just like it's like a good quick story. It's not short. I think it's like 60,000 words, but it flows very well. Like hopefully I'm hoping that, I mean, of course I think it flows well, right? But who knows? But yeah, I was going for that Marvel style storytelling with the big battles at the end, and you all these like points of that are very typical with Marvel movies, and then I'm trying to take that into the books. Oh, Zebra, that'll be good. Zebra, are you coming up to the end of your 5th book? Or no, I'm sorry. I think it's the 4th, if I remember correctly. That you're coming, like, I think you were saying that you're coming up to the end of like one book, and then you're gonna start another. This will kind of like segue into another book, correct? Yeah. Be the end of Zebra's central role, paving the way for the others. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. So this you'll be able to go and kind of dive into Shayla and Layla. Um, dive into those as well. Tom, what you never said what magazines you got. I was curious about which magazines, like sci-fi magazines, you found. Interzone. Oh, okay. Lilia, his fiance. Zarya is becoming a hunter. Lydia is becoming a physician's assistant. Celine is becoming a hazmat star pilot. Bobby's becoming a Gotcha. And so do you plan these all, Zebra, do you plan these all out in like your character development, kind of any character development documents, or you just kind of know off the back of in your head about what you want to do? Clark's World. Ooh, Clark's World looks cool as shit. I like that the cover. That cover art looks nice. And some of these, I mean, are pretty heavy hitters. Okay, yeah, and so like read those and then see what their submission requirements are, and hopefully you can get into there. Neither, actually. They simply spawned from random NPC I run across in game. They went and roleplayed them in the intro play. Oh, that's actually pretty cool, Zebra. So the game is very involved in that aspect of the character creation. How often are you on the game? Like, do you still play regularly, or is your main involvement in through the fan fiction now? This is a funny writing prompt. Turns out you have a special ability. As long as you don't give a fuck, you can do anything. The problem is that when you want to do anything, you do give a fuck. Each day I do. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're still playing each day. Gotcha. I didn't know that. Once a character makes a cut, I take something from personal experience, attach character to it so they can explore stuff. Right. And so that's how you're able to talk about the auctions and a lot of the like the philosophy and lessons and stuff that you do. That makes sense. Holy shit. This is a good writing prompt. I think I might do this one. Everyone knows pro wrestling isn't real, apart from the invading aliens who have selected you, the current world champion, to represent Earth against their mightiest warrior for the planet's freedom. I know, right? I like that. I think I might do it. I'll just like write about it as if it's like The Rock. Do any of you guys still watch wrestling? The station in your neck of the woods at one. Oh, you lived in Woodbridge? Oh, okay, I know exactly where that is. I used to play soccer down there a lot. It's not too far. I'm literally in the heart of DC. Ita, is that you? Come here. Say hi to the stream. Her old bones. She literally just sleeps all day. But she loves driving. Oh man. In the car, I rolled down the windows, her head is almost like completely out. I know, right? You saw that, Parappa? She's like, I'm done with you. Fuck you. So I saw a video of me taking a bio rig on a certain geometric shaped building's fence. Oh, that's funny. Nah, so Keita's laying down right here. She's just like right next to my feet. I think she just misses Melissa right now. Melissa, dude, when Melissa's home, this dog is like touched and petted and loved on the whole time. And then me, I'm sitting here like I'll be working on my computer and then I'll be streaming, and so it's just not the same, you know? Does Dustin still in his crate all the time, or is he out and about and just kind of laying around? Tom, do you have any pets? And Zebra, I know you got those two big dogs. Are they house? Are they in the house most of the time, or are they outside most of the time? Needs out a little more. If I'm working, I gotta put him on the cable outside. Oh, so you can get a little bit of exercise and shit. Does he? Did he spend more time with you or with Benjamin? One is in at the moment, the other's outside, and will stay out there for a while until the skunk wears off. He got sprayed? Okay, is it true that tomato juice takes care of the smell? So you did try that. Man, I'd be so mad if Kita got sprayed by a skunk. Like, what in the hell were you thinking? It helps when time moves it all. Did he get sprayed like full force, like right on, or was it just like glancing? Because I know every so often, up near where my mom lives, a little bit like out in the cut, where my parents, right? My parents live together still, but I know where my parents live. It's like out in the cut a little bit. There will be skunks that are hit on the road, and that, you know, you smell it in your car for, I don't know, a couple miles, and then all of a sudden it's gone. But that's like the extent of what I've ever smelled skunk. Don't know. Heard the fight late at night and just shook my head. Haven't gone to look. We probably got it, as it smells like dead skunk further down the lease road. Oof. It's a tough price to pay, especially because their noses are so sensitive too. So you got to smell that shit all the time. All right. Everyone knows pro wrestling isn't real apart from the NBA. Have selected you, the current world champion, to represent Earth against their mightiest warrior for the planet's freedom. All right. Vince McMahon, is he an owner of, or is he like the general manager? Oh man. Repeated. Wait, what? I say, sitting up on the edge of my seat. I'd gotten into a fair bit of trouble as a younger man, so walking into the CEO's office for an emergency meeting hadn't really bothered me. In fact, I was a tad bit annoyed until I saw the agents wearing black suits. Then I became curious. We've been invaded by hostile aliens, one of the agents repeated. They've made a rather curious demand. They want you to fight, the CEO said. They like wrestling? The aliens? That they know it isn't real. The aliens like wrestling, I asked? That's the thing. There's been no indication that they know it isn't real. Agent said, they want you to fight their mightiest warrior, their champion. I sit in the lounge chair, letting my head rest against the back while I stare at the ceiling. Let me make it rest stare at the ceiling. Oh, you got Giles again tomorrow. That'll be good. You can keep working on the novella. Are you working on the novellas or the novel, Tom? Yeah, drop your links in the chat or the Discord, and so we can, you guys can, we can all read everyone's work. Oh, right. Novella with the 2 short stories. I was thinking it's a novel with 2 novellas. Same thing, same thing. And then I need to make a short story for compilation with magazines too. Yeah, I bet you there's some online magazines that are available as well. I don't know much about Dragon Ball. They're hell at their birthday parties when it comes to pulling out their kids. Science fiction, Zebra. Science fiction, not fantasy. Speaking of birthdays and birthday parties, when's your guys' birthday? Mine's coming up on June 12th. So I'm turning 34. And usually I'll do, like I was saying, I'll usually do like a happy hour or a barbecue or something. But this year my grandma's cousin is coming into town and we're doing a little quick family reunion. But I'm gonna tell him. Oh shit, Tom, that's what's up. No wonder we get along, buddy. I think Zebra's in June as well, if I remember what he said last night. Um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, so like, okay, the my grandma's cousin and my great aunts are all coming over to my mom's house for like a little family reunion. But I'm gonna be like, hold on, you guys have the same birthday? Um. Anyways, I'm gonna be like, I'll say like, oh yeah, reunion's 2 to 4, and then even when it gets to be 4 o'clock, I'm just gonna be like, all right, ladies, this has been fun. Let's go. And I'm gonna like, I just can't imagine. I think my great aunt is, God, my grandmother was born in 1938, and she was one of the younger ones. So they're all, what is that? We're coming up on 80, 80s, 90s, 90. Yeah, I think the 20s will be see some 90th birthdays. But anyways, so it's gonna be like, all right, ladies, time to go, time to go. And it'll probably take a half hour just for them to walk from the living room to the front door. Just kidding. And if you're in here, I apologize for making fun of your being old. As far as you can tell, the fact that we even have a world champion in the first place stopped them from invading when they first arrived. Our analysts believe that crowning our champion made them view us as equals. A fight in Double Gravity. Zebra, didn't you recently have a fight scene in Extra Gravity? Wasn't it like 1.5 Gs or something like that? I think I'm gonna have this fight go take place in Double Gravity, but I'm trying to think like what that would even mean. Like if you're like a strong individual and you go fight in Double Gravity, isn't there like I remember I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. Like, okay, Parappa, before you say anything, I definitely did not get into it like that. I just saw a couple episodes. Higher gravity over double the atmospheric pressure. Gotcha. But I remember there was like extra the 100x gravity training or something. Like he went on a here. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
$6,996. This 20 times gravity is intense. 6,997. 6,998. 6,999. 7,000. Only 3,000 more. 7,001. Come on.
I remember this from when I was a kid. I don't even know what show is it. Dragon Ball Z. Dude, I don't know anything about that. I just remember this scene where he's like training in the extra gravity room. Yeah, it was like 20 Gs. And he just got fucking yoked.
What? Is that all there is? Well, I guess I'll have to do as an appetizer. Alright, let's see. Listen.
You're done. You're done. Dude, I don't know it like that. I try. But that shit always made me, like, inspired me, like, to train like a fucking savage like that. That I remember that, the extra gravity training, and Rocky Part 4 when he's training to fight Ivan Drago. That is another. Those two are like my big training scenes. The pressure is the main issue as the person's larynx channels the air into a narrower corridor, increasing its pressure already. To be able to breathe, you have to sip the air. Oh, wow. I didn't think about that. If you breathe normally, the additional pressure will take its toll, rapidly putting one into an unconscious and toxic state. Why he moved to get her back on board the ship after Francis hesitated. Right. Interesting. Yeah, see, like, I'd never even considered all these issues. Because this is, like, the first time I've ever thought about doing anything with, like, extra gravity. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Dude, it definitely motivated a whole generation of lifters. I used to pretend, okay, do you remember there's like a carnival ride called the Gravitron? And so you get in the Gravitron and you spin around. And so I would like try and do sit-ups on there, and I would just be like, I would joke with Adam that I was Goku in the 20X room. Way back when, before he was a dad. And when I still did things outside like carnivals. Cybernetics can only carry the biological so far. Once that biological fair's fight's over, you don't want to hurt the person too much. Use the environment to your advantage. Yeah, so like pretty much I just want to say that they have to fight in double gravity. I actually don't even think I'm going to include what the fight itself. I'm just going to include like before he walks out or something like that. Like it's going to have his entrance music, and it'll be like Stone Cold Steve Austin's. No, this isn't the one. Where's the Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance music? This it?
Come on, man.
Don't let the Democrats
Oh my
swipe your
gosh.
credit card rewards. Decline the Durbin Plan.
La Roche-Posay Amphilio
Why are there so
sunscreen
many ads
visibly
on
reduces
YouTube?
the
I need to get
appearance of sun
YouTube Red
damage.
if I'm gonna play shit on stream.
Fluid lightweight sun.
Meeting. And that's another song that inspired generations of lifters, Parappa. Bones, tendon, muscles, and blood O2 carrying efficiency will be greater, but not so much as to make them anything super. Do you think that? So I think I might include that there's a special suit that normalizes pressure within his body, and that the guy has to fight. So in order to be in 2x gravity, he has a pressurized suit, or a pressure, like it maintains his equilibrium, and then he has to fight in that. Ben was saying the same thing. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous how many ads there are. Like, literally, I just got 2 ads that I couldn't skip. Like, what is this? Yeah, but I mean, YouTube has so much video. It's wild. You can do technologically stimulate to a certain degree with a suit and magnetics or in a centrifuge. I'll have to, if I'm, so I'm going to write this short story and it'll just kind of be like, whatever. I'll just put like that. Oh, there's a special suit that works, right? I'll say they already developed it. But, if I have to include, if I include pressure, like extra gravity in the future, I'm going to have to really sit down and like figure out how it works. Wink on arm mates for today's tech. Like in terms of training wise, to get them back to where they were, or get them up to double gravity. In a control environment, we can have plating or onboard ship in a suit. Use positive, negative magnetic charge to either lessen or increase resistance, stimulate, increase gravity. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you could. That could be a good way to do it. I'm just gonna like pretty much take the other route. Aliens. Aliens created this, and it works. Parappa, did you watch the Moon Knight finale yet? For increased accuracy expense, you would have something similar to the mass fighter pilots where forces air into them while under high G loading. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in terms of the suit that I was gonna put him in. Yo and I lock eyes. He shrugs. Finish this. Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be the finished projects. 5K words. That's good, man. Hell yeah. I love it. Yeah, augments the suit activators to increase their snap response, make strikes harder and quicker, but increase energy consumption. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully, I'll have another writing prompt where I can expand on this because it sounds like, dude, you've already done all the heavy lifting in terms of thinking about how to make it all work. I can just be like, oh yeah, what Zebra say? Brrr. And what about brrr, all this stuff? Similar in principle to standard mechanical assist when you have to increase RPM to generate more force control due to increase energy fuel consumption. Right. Interesting. Dude, I think you would really like the hearing Elon talk about the jet engines, the World War II fighter planes, because he talks about like how access to clean fuel was a huge benefit for the American troops in World War II. The lucky tits, exactly. Thank God they're here. You have a man crush on Elon Musk? Yeah, dude. He's so smart. No, just because he's like the smartest, loudest person, right? Like, even if I really liked Peter Thiel, for example, he's not like loud enough. Like, he doesn't have constantly interviews and tweets. It's like you don't know enough about what he thinks. So like, I'm sure he has like a lot of great ideas about technology and business and whatever, but he just isn't. He's not out there putting it all out there. So that's where I'm like, Elon's constantly putting shit out there. So it's like we know enough about him. And Walter Isaacson's writing a biography about him now, which is gonna be fucking amazing because it's like he's literally with him right now. So he's gonna it'll include all the stuff about Twitter and stuff from Elon's side. These design fuel systems to take variable contaminants in the fuel due to open pit designs. Open pit design being the fuel tank, it sounds like. With modern tech, that's not a major requirement. Army Marine vehicles still have the standard due to their operating environments. Gotcha. That makes sense. I'm glad there's people that think about that shit, because I would not. I mean, but then again, it's like you have to think about it because it won't work if you don't. Air Force uses enclosed system, whereas in World War II and Korea, there were open pits for experience and enhanced requirements. Oh, okay. Dedicated bladders and actual tank containers. That makes sense. I mean, just even having a consistent high quality fuel, I feel like that's like a game changer. Especially, it's even if you're going to like fighting, I don't know, insurgents in like the Middle East and stuff. It's like we have this one little thing, or like we have like clean fuel all the time, whereas like they don't necessarily. The world of plastics, they'll recycle them and send all the new straws to California. Dude, I hate how there's like you can't get a straw here. Everyone gives you just the glass. I'm like, I don't know whose lips were on this glass before me, but gotta save them turtles. That makes sense. UK and US, I feel like they're. I don't know any. I literally don't know anything about it, but I feel like we have a lot of the same, like the same, considerations. I guess yeah, operational environments is the best way to put it. Bing, bum, 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 bum. Now I got the Stone Cold theme song stuck in my head. Fantastic. Finally, I had a good TikTok day again. Shit's been such ass all week. I hit one. Got one, boys. Hopefully I get some book sales out of it. Wasn't a question. What is a good signature move for a wrestler? What is like some signature move? Wrestler signature move. The people's elbow, the spear, the stinger splash. Oh, there's a signature move generator. Perfect. The Super Fury Power, the Star Driver, the Turnbuckle Claw, the Brainbuster Wheel Toss. By the way, is that marketing book you got any good? The reads you want, I just got you. So that stuff I already know. Yeah, let me see here. Let me grab it real quick. So, How to Market a Book by Joanna Penn. Here I'll give you a little bit of the. So I'll tell you what parts there are. So there's marketing principles, book fundamentals, kind of talks about Amazon and descriptions and stuff. Short-term marketing, about how to get customer reviews. It talks about paid advertising. Talks about author platform, which is like blogging, author website, video marketing, audiobook creation, shit like that. And then marketing strategy and book launches. So it breaks it down, and it's pretty dense. And so this lady, actually, you know what you might want to start with? Do you listen to podcasts, Tom? Any podcasts? Not really into podcasts, but I can try. Okay, so there's one that oh my gosh. Here, I'll send you a link. Called the Creative Pen Podcast. But she's a good. They're like, even just looking through some of her earlier ones, not like super early, but just look through the ones that like, because she puts out one every week, so you can see which one answers questions you might have. Yeah, right. And her name's Joanna Penn. She's based in Bath, England. Where is that? Do you know where Bath is? Oh, wow. Oh, went to university there. Okay, yeah. Oh, so it looks like it's right in the middle. Or no, actually, it's in the southwest. Near Bristol. Tom, you ever watch Peaky Blinders? Oh. Well, Peaky Blinders is based in Birmingham. Gotcha. kind of like where this ends. I still got to put on a show. All right, let me read this real quick because I think I'm just gonna call it here. It's like a weird one, short, but I like where it ends. Wait, what? I say, sitting on the edge of my seat. I'd gotten into a fair bit of trouble as a younger man, so walking into the CEO's office for an emergency meeting hadn't really bothered me. In fact, I was a tad bit annoyed until I saw the agents wearing black suits. Then I became curious. We've been invaded by hostile aliens. We've been contacted. They've made a rather curious demand in exchange for not attacking. They want you to fight, the CEO says. Yeah, see, if he knows that, then there's no way. We gotta take this out. They want you to fight, the CEO says. The aliens like wrestling, I ask? That's the thing. There's been no indication that they know it isn't real, an agent says. They want you to fight their mightiest warrior, their champion, the other agent adds. I sit back in the lounge chair, letting my head rest against the back while I stare at the ceiling. Imagine the press we'd get, the CEO says. His eyes go cloudy, no doubt imagining the increased rating. His eyes unfocus and go cloudy. Unfocus. Lose focus and go cloudy. No doubt imagining the increased ratings. It'll be the fight of the century. More than that. Planet's freedom depends on you winning the match. My mouth hangs open in disbelief while I stare at the agents. Somehow, even the CEO doesn't have anything to say. I put my head in my hands and run my fingers through my hair. Have you tried changing their mind? I whisper. They keep repeating that you're world champion. You're the... And that means you face their champion as well. And that means you face their champion. And that means you must face their champion. An agent says. As far as we can tell, the fact that we even have a world champion in the first place stopped them from invading when they first arrived. Our analysts believe that crowning our champion, you, made them view us as equals, giving us our one chance at freedom. I think about my wife and kids, my mother and father, and about my friends. I'm not a small man by any stretch of the imagination, which has saved me from a number of encounters. Being there for them is a constant source of pride. I feel like this is just another chance for me to show how much they mean to me. I'm not a small man by any stretch of the imagination, which has saved me from a number of encounters. How big are these aliens, I ask? One of the agents holds out his hand at waist height. Holds out his hand. About this tall. Tough skin, as far as we can tell. Poison glands? We don't know, but don't think so. Something isn't adding up. So what's the big deal? You're telling me I have to beat up a mushy alien the size of a kid for the planet's freedom. Doesn't seem that bad. The CEO's face displays his displays thinking expression. That is clunky as hell. The CEO's face. The CEO. Eyebrows. Pinch in the middle. You might have to let him get a shot at you, the CEO says. When the agents look at him in disgust, he adds, so it seems like a fair fight. They stipulate that the fight happens on their ship. The CEO holds a hand up to his chin. Let's see. Nobody will watch a beatdown. Let me just say it like this: a beatdown won't have the same effect. A beatdown won't get the same ratings. They stipulated everyone falls while imagining me fighting an alien. Oh, how do I misspell alien? They stipulated the fight happens on their ship. An agent murmurs. The CEO holds a hand to his chin. Rests his chin in his hand, his elbow on the desk. So getting cameras on board might be tricky. He says, dragging out the Y sound. He takes out a pen and paper. Look into satellites, he speaks as he writes. Besides being a security issue, there's something else you should know. Their ship has double gravity. I look at the two of them with a blank stare. So I'll be heavier? That, and you won't be able to breathe. The CEO and I lock eyes. He shrugs. How can I win a fight then? The agents look at each other. Are you agreeing to participate? Again, my wife and kids pass through my mind. If there's anything I can do to ensure that they have a safe future, it's my job to get it done. I'm in, I say. The agents explain that the boys at Quantico are already working on a modified suit that will help my lungs deal with the increased gravity. Plus, there are enhancements for every joint, which will make me a faster, stronger version of myself. So I get a super suit. What do they get? They get one too. Apparently, it's their standard practice for champion fights. Any idea of what kind of abilities he'll have? She, their champion, is a female. Great, I've got to beat up a female the size of a kid. In a nutshell, yes. Wearing a super suit. Tom, thanks for the
donated
donation, buddy.
$1. Will there be ASMR later in the stream? I love a bit of ear licking.
Son of a bitch. Licking the fuzz on the microphone. Dude, I tried to go like lurk in the ASMR stream sometimes, and they're just so fucking cringy. Maybe if I'll have to get a bikini on and go into the pools and hot tubs category. Show off my tattoos a little bit. Great, I've got to beat up a female the size of a kid wearing a super suit. In a nutshell, yes. Well, what can they do in the suit? We told them no poison, but other than that, we don't know what kind of strategy they're taking. Could be light and fast, or heavy and slow, or heavy armor and slow. Or armor base. Heavy and slow. Our teams are optimizing for both, and you can decide. Give me the knockout power, I say, remembering my signature move, the brainbuster wheel toss. With a smile, I add, I still got to put on a show. Yeah, that's good. Tom, you're wild. I saw that we had someone else came in here. There was 5 viewers, and then they were talking about ASMR, and I said some shit about going to get wearing a bikini, and then they left. Hey, man, not for everyone. I get it. We're almost gonna have to find people born between June 10th and June 14th. That's it. Oh, dude, I don't care. I don't, dude. It had nothing to do with you. Probably just being like, yo, this guy's writing is lame. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Lowered the town. Buddy, we're all about the low road here, man. Don't get it twisted. If anyone's gonna be getting all butthurt about hearing ASMR and ear licking, then sorry. It was just a matter of time before I was gonna piss them off. So I should be thanking you. I wonder where Nachito is. I was gonna see if you wanted to play Destiny today. Oh, Nachito, are you lurking? Oh shoot, let me change over my so we can edit this guy. Nachito, did you hear me? I literally was like, yo, where's Nachito? Is he in here? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? No, I was just gonna say, because we're playing, I think I was gonna play Destiny today. I was gonna see if you wanted to play. How's your work going today, Nachito? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on. I'll probably hop on in like 15 minutes or so. So if you want, we can run some stuff. And if you still got some chores, we can figure out like you can just finish up your chores and then get on when you're done. Yeah, I'm just editing today's writing prompt, and we'll put it in. Put it on Reddit. Still trying to. 2 days ago, I had one get like 95 upvotes, and then I'm still waiting for another. That's my best so far. It's 95 is my best, 50 is my second best, and then everything else gets like 10 to 20. Ding. Let me add in. Oh no, you're fine, man. I'm just editing. We're just chilling, just getting shit done together, homie. I was great. I had a meeting with a lawyer today. It was kind of cool learning about how law firms, the way they run. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully, it gives you some inspiration for your jam. And then let's hit this up on Reddit, and then there's one thing I needed to. Needed to italicize. Oh, here it is. Oh man, someone just posted one. Do you have spaghetti for lunch? Dude, cold spaghetti used to be my jam. Back before I became a healthy weirdo. Cold spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, and Spam. That used to be like my all-time favorite dinner. Fun fact. Cool thing about spaghetti is it's so easy to make. Like I saw a TikTok. It was like people, roommates or relationships. They said relationships. So it's either, I guess it's like roommates or romantic relationships work as long as you guys agree on your starches. So it's either if you're both potato people, both rice people, both pasta people, or both bread people. Then if you're one of those four, then it'll work. And if not, then you're gonna have strife or problems. I'm a rice man myself. I eat rice all the time. I guess sweet potatoes count in that category as well. But yeah, so here, if anyone is on Reddit, let's go add an upvote or two. Be much appreciated. Oh, dude, no one does spam like Filipinos. I'm definitely familiar. Dude, macaroni, cheese, and spam and fried spam. You cube it, and then you fry it and put it in the Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's better than hot dogs. Spam and eggs, yep. Also a classic, also a classic. Spam masubi? I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Slice of grilled spam sandwiched between or on top of a block of rice wrapped together with nori. Ooh, that's good. I would definitely fuck with that. Dude, I need to try it. I wonder if there's anywhere in DC. I mean, of course there's Filipino places, but I don't know if there's any that serve that. Oh, shit. So I'm sitting here I'm on Twitter, just dicking around before I play video games. Um, dude, this is wild. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. So Bungie, makers of Destiny, apparently put out tweets about like the Roe v. Wade stuff, and so like standing up for reproductive choice and liberty, blah blah, blah for Bungie. And then someone commented, "Well, thanks for confirming my choice to uninstall the game." And then someone else was like, "I think you should be forced to keep the game for 9 more months." And then someone else was saying, "And then pay for it until they're 18, and every microtransaction until they're 18." Ooh, shit. Yeah, then play it for 18 years daily and buy all the microtransactions. Damn, they're going in. But apparently Bungie went viral for putting it up. Nachito, did you play Destiny last night? Were you able to level up your character at all? Yeah, 14. Oh, damn. Okay, that's what's up. Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to try and rally the troops. I'm gonna take a break, feed Kita, run to the bathroom real quick, get some water. And then what did you choose this time through? First time through? I'm a warlock. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, just comment on here, and then what we'll do is we'll get you. I'm probably just gonna hop on. I'll start playing with Manny, and then, or if Manny wants to get on, I haven't talked to him yet today. I'll probably hop on, and then just just stay in the chat if you want, and then ideally, please, but just comment on here, and then we'll get you into the Discord audio, and then we can just we can play on there. But yeah, guys, I'll be back. Like I said, I'm gonna go feed Kita, make sure she goes out, takes a piss real quick, and then I'll be back in like 5 or 10.